welcome, welcome, welcome. I am live. As I told you all before, we are finally able to go live. We have the feature. I'm so excited. We also got another feature today for the community post. So when you guys get a chance to please check that out. Check out our community post. I'll be posting things on there. I may even do some polls or ask you guys for some suggestions and things like that. That way we can interact with each other to keep this YouTube channel continuous. So today I got a couple of celebrities I'll be looking at. Let me find my list of who I'm doing today. We're gonna look at Jeannie Mai. We're gonna check her out. Hey, how you doing, Ash? We're gonna check out Jeannie Mai. We're gonna check on the energies on her. Tom Holland, Edmund Smith, Kanye West, and Kim. Trump and Joe Biden. That's who we'll be doing today. So let's first take a look at the energies around. We could do Jeannie Mai first. Let's just do it in the order I got it on here. So Jeannie, let's take a look at their relationship and see how things is going. I do know one of you guys had reached out to me because you wanted to hear some messages on them. It was supposed to be some type of issues with some baby mama dramas and stuff going on like that around them. If you look back, hey Yolanda, if you look back at the old video I did for Jeannie Mai, I did talk about some type of incident that was going to happen to slow them down. I know her mother wanted them to slow down. I know her mother was afraid or having fear and anxiety about losing her, but she also loves him at the same time, the mom. But it was also some messages on there at the end when it got into some tower moments, when it got into a part where things slowed down for them, needing to readjust and regroup. So when you guys get a chance, those of you who love Jeannie Mai and Young Jeezy, you can go back and look at that old video. I think we were pretty on point with that one. So let's see how they doing today. Have you noticed on Instagram, it's not too many pictures of them anymore? I did notice that. Since I've been doing this, I've been trying to keep up a little bit. So let's see what's going on with them too. Yeah, they're still fighting hard. They're still fighting hard to stay together. They are still pushing and pressing at this time. Got the Two of Cups here telling me that we are looking at each other face to face and we're not giving up. We're going to try our best to keep pushing and fighting for this union. There are some things they need to let go of. And there are some moments that they need to be independent in. So they're trying to fight against codependency right now. They're trying to fight against all odds. It feels like they're spiritually still together, but it also feels like they're not sleeping in the same room. So you guys get to work that out. So let's see, why are they fighting so hard? Jeannie and Young Jeezy. Why are you fighting so hard? They're trying to get understanding of where they're at. See, things went a little fast for them. Yeah, they're still hoping and believing that they can stay together. They're still hoping and believing that they are meant to be together. They do believe they are soulmates, and I kind of do too. The past 2 or 3 readings I've been doing, I've been feeling like that, but they still believe they're meant to be. They still believe they have some type of destiny to be together, and they're just trying to figure it all out. I feel like they are very reserved right now. It feels like maybe they even are cutting back on physical sex, touching, romance. They could be taking a break on that. It kind of feels like they agreed to take a fast from physical contact. That's how that feels. But they're definitely focusing on the things they can't understand, and they're trying to release these burdens around the relationship. What is those burdens? Past baggage. The past baggage is coming up. We know that already. Insecurities and fear. And the new beginning. The marriage. The marriage. Hey, simple person. I like that. Because that's exactly what we need these days. Keep it simple. I like that. Good to see you all here today. So that's Jeannie Mind. That's what Jeannie Mind and young Jeezy is going through right now. Still together, still spiritually connected, still believing in the soulmate union that they have, trying to find some clarity on what has happened, past baggage is affecting their relationship, trying to release any toxic behavior. They are working with a therapist, feels like, and they are seriously trying to work out things. The marriage is not a conversation right now. It's about communication and unity, making it through the hard times. So they're trying to let go of those things. They're pulling back from sex. I felt like that. I felt like they were so, like they're on a fast, a spiritual cleansing or something like that. I got this Ace of Wands here in reverse, and I was feeling like they wasn't connected like that, like sleeping in separate rooms. Maybe he's on the couch. Let's see what's coming up forward for them, if they're going to get out of this retreat that they're doing. Let's see. What's next? What's next? What's next? It's going to take some time. Might want to keep your eye on them. Looks like it's going to take them some time to get out of this. I don't see an ending, but I don't see a beginning. Oh, I don't see a continuation of what was before. So Jeannie Mind and young Jeezy, they are readjusting this whole relationship. They're readjusting. Alright, so let's look at the next person on the list. It is Tom Holland. Tom Holland. Let's see the energies around Tom Holland. This is at your request. You request to know these energies around him and what's next for him in the future. As soon as I said his name, I smiled. I giggled. I just felt happy. For some reason, I just did. Felt really happy. So definitely is some good energy around him. He may be celebrating right now. Could be having lots of fun. Could be having a mini vacation. But there's a lot of happiness there that I feel. So let's take a look at the energies around him. Yeah, very grounded right now. Family, friends, fun, grilling. It just feels like he's having this big, long family vacation right now, and I bet we all are. But he's in a good place. And what I'll tell you what I mean by good place. He's at a place where he no longer has to worry about the things he was worried about before. If he was worried about his family, if he was worried about finances and how to make it and what to do, and if he couldn't figure out what he wanted to do in life, he got it now. So it's some type of freedom of release here, where he's letting go of a lot of worries and burdens. Why do he makes me feel like he worries about the entire family? Worry about everything, worry about everyone, and now he's in a place when he actually don't have to worry. Why is that? Yeah, peace is coming in. That's one reason. There's some peace here. He's received some type of evidence that things is going to be okay. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, he's able to take care of some things. He's able to cover some things. He's able to help people. He's able to find that peace that he always wanted. He had a breakthrough, some type of breakthrough. It really feels like busting out, like he bust out of a bubble. And he finally got some answers now. So life is doing really good for him right now. I felt that happiness as soon as I said his name. And he has a stability here. He has a foundation here. He has a reason to live, if that makes sense. He has something to look forward to. He has, I just saw a tent for some reason. Maybe they're doing some outdoor stuff right now. He doesn't have to fight. He doesn't have this strife anymore. This is really a good time for him. He's not stressed mentally. He is empowered. He is not at the top of his game, but he is so relieved. He got some evidence and answers about his future, about his presence. He does not have to worry in a way. He's the emperor right now. This is a really good place for him to be in. He even got the 9 of Swords in reverse. He has victory, 6 of Wands. My goodness. I need some of that, Tom. Yeah. So, in a summary, Tom has made it to a spiritual place where he no longer has to worry about things in the past as much as he used to. It feels like there were some things on the list, some goals, some things that he always wanted or he wanted to find out. He received some type of evidence. Somebody said, I got it. Somebody said, here's the answer. Something happened where it has relieved so much stress for him. And he doesn't have that worry about tomorrow and about the family and about what's next and about how things would be. His energy is coming off in the Ace of Cups right now. I could just see him loving on everybody and having a great time with everyone. Creating a foundation, getting stable and getting things around him very stable. He's working with this fire energy. He is almost at the top of his game. Why do I say almost? Give me 1 second because something doesn't feel complete. Let me see. Okay. So whatever just blessed him can also be bittersweet. And he hasn't made it to the bitter part yet. And I don't want to put too much doom and gloom on his messages. But what I'm saying is, everything's fun, everything's going great, and then in a couple of weeks maybe it'll be time to sit to the table and take care of some business, and it may slow him down a little bit. But let him enjoy himself right now because he is in a really, really good place. Let's see what's next for him in career. Hey, how y'all doing? You want me to check into Timothy? You have to give me a question because I think I did him the other day. Let's see. What's next for Tom? Then we'll go into the next person. What is next for him? What is next? See? Okay. That's exactly what I meant. He's at a very happy place right now, but it'll be time to deal with some air energy in a minute. It'll be time to deal with the business, the aftermath, the consequence of blessings, the consequence of this victory. And now we'll take a pause. So there's a moment of retreat, but first, there's going to be a lot of celebration with this Three of Cups, and then it's going to get to a point where he finds out it's something he can't do. That kind of takes him back for a minute. But it's time to get to the business. So things is good now. And then I see a lot of business and legal and choices. And he thought he was going through the door one way, but he actually had to take another way, take the stairs. That's the type of feeling that I'm getting. Like he has to take the stairs. Like I didn't know I was going to do that. So there's something that he thinks he has control over, and he doesn't have control over it. So he'll get to find out that soon. All right, let's go to our next one. This one right here you requested as well. I think his name is Edmund Smith, the one who I think they just announced they were divorcing, him and his wife. Let's find out what happened. Let's find out what's going on. Well, people were saying that they were shocked by this one. I wasn't shocked. I'm never shocked by breakups because times is really hard and challenging. It's a strain. So it doesn't surprise me. It'll surprise me when they overcome more. So Edmund Smith, what's going on in the relationship? What is happening? What is happening? I felt some jealousy here. Definitely feel some jealousy. We can find out which side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is going to be a battle. This is not going to be easy. There's some hurt and pain inside of this breakup. There's definitely some adultery or some cheating going on here. I got some third parties here. I got a Cancer jumping out. Let me see how Edmund feel about his wife. Let's see how he feels about her. Because somebody is very, I feel some resentment, very heavy. Not going to be as easy as probably people thought. Let's see. Hey, Stormy, how you doing? You guys can put one question down at the end. I'll do it. Just be clear. Ask a straight, direct question. It makes it easier. I know sometimes you guys ask for me to do the celebrities, and you'll say, give me a reading on this celebrity, that celebrity, and you'll pay your donation. But you might not get what you're looking for, because I'll be looking general, looking everywhere. It's kind of like a bird's eye view. And if you get that question, I can go straight in there and get what you're looking for. So let's see. How do you feel about your wife? Smith, how do you feel about your wife? Yeah, he's tired. Tired. He feels controlled. He feels controlled. Yeah, suffocated. Heavy burden. He's tired of being under her control. That's how this feels. He's tired of being under her control. Something unfair. He feels like he's not being treated fairly. Yeah, he had to offer her this clarity. Why do I feel like he finally had to tell the truth? That's how it feels. Like he finally had to tell the truth. I also see exposure around finances. I believe this has something to do with money. Some type of money that was being used and not announced. Something with some money. Maybe that's how he got caught with the third party, maybe. This third party person feels... I'll pull something on that person in a minute. Let me see how she feels about him. But this is pretty much the regular stuff. Suffocated. She's trying to control me. But I see exposure here when it comes to money. He may have spent some money on someone and got caught. That's what it feels like. How does she feel about him? Edmund Smith. Yeah. See, when you're getting that light, I remember him on the Dancing with the Stars. That could have brought that ego out even more. It could have. He could have felt appreciation by being around the team. You know, people who do sports, they need a lot of attention. They need a lot of teamwork. Yeah, she's the one that's jealous. She's the one that's angry. She's the one that has this bitterness that I feel. It was her. Well, let me see why she's not passionate about him anymore. Because he's a liar. She calls him a liar. Let's see. He wanted the divorce. Yeah. I got her taking action towards him to try to keep the marriage. You know, a woman, emotionally distraught, in pain, lack of passion for him, angry, bitter, resentment. He did it. Pointing fingers. He wants to leave me. But still in the same body, inside of the same mind, inside of the same heart, I have her desiring to take action towards him to try to bring them together in some kind of way. She wants to stay. No matter how those emotions feel, she wants to stay. This reminds me of the moment when people try to make up and reconcile without looking at the damages that it caused. This is that moment when you have been cut, scraped, bruised, but yet you're like, we need to fix this. You're like, you're bleeding, but we need to fix this. And that's how this feels to me. It happens so much in relationships. Definitely, I experienced it myself. So she was hurt. She was betrayed. She found out about some type of financial things that was happening. And as much as she was cut, bruised, and hurt, bleeding, she has not checked her wounds yet. She's already desiring to come towards him to try to work things out. So she's the magician right now without looking at herself emotionally. How many times have we done that? Like, you got hurt. Maybe you should get checked. Maybe you should get some medicine. Maybe you should get bandaged up because you're going to get your blood on me. And instead of her cleansing and dealing with that, I got her here trying to create the scene. So he was right about this control. She's trying to create that Six of Cups. Let's see. Yeah, she's taking action on him. She's trying to create, save face. She is trying to keep something that he says doesn't need to be anymore. Yeah, I got her an impulse. I got her action. I got her taking charge, trying to fight for the foundation, wanting him to calm down, wanting him to stop. But sometimes when you break a man's ego, he has to keep moving because the shame and the guilt just might not let him stay. So, this is a weird situation. This is definitely weird. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Let's see if I can get an outcome for them. And then we will go to the next one, which will be Kanye West, Kanye and Kim. Let's see if I can get an outcome for the Smiths. I do believe that he wasn't happy or losing the happiness in the relationship, but the honesty has to be there. Integrity has to be there. You know, it's so easy to say I don't want to be here anymore than to just cheat. You don't have to be a cheater. You can be called the person that left. Let's see. Outcome for the Smiths. Yeah, he's smiling through the tears. I just see him smiling through the tears. That's how that felt. Smiling through the tears. Both of them are hurt, but she's on damage control. I don't think there's going to be a quick breakup. It's going to linger out for a while. I even got it like going into the next year. So, get back and forth, making impulses on each other. Lots of argument, lots of justifying the heartbreak up. Yeah. Why do I feel like the things that they are experiencing right now is almost good for them? Because it's forcing them to actually talk about what's really going on. This is a long-lasting friendship and relationship right here. This won't go smooth and it won't go fast. So I think we'll be looking at this probably into the next year. Yeah, because they're still dealing with the ego. Let me see, how can I explain it? We could have been fine if you would have did this. No, I just thought about it. Remember that time you did this? We could have broke up then, but we didn't. So they're still arguing about old stuff instead of breaking up. So there you have it. All right, Kanye and Kim. Let's see how the relationship is doing. Then I'll see how they feel about each other. See if we can get an outcome for them as well. Kanye and Kim. Let's see. They just made me exhausted. I actually just exhaled like, oh my goodness. Tiring. Yeah, it's a lot. Very busy. Damage control, of course. Yeah, and then it goes down. So, you know, there's definitely a bipolar energy spirit upon them. Because right now, they're not even talking. They're not even talking. Communication is almost dead. They're not speaking about certain things, or they're not talking in general, or they're not confessing how they truly feel. Let's see what they're not talking about. What they're not talking about. Movement. Moving. What to do next. How to get out of this situation. The next step. They're not talking about that. They don't want to talk about what to do next. Kanye is so angry. I feel anger. I can see that over him. And I can just see in the spirit, it just feels like Kim is just trying to keep this dog from leaving the property. That's what it feels like. Like she made a dog house, it didn't work, and she put the gates up and he slid through, and now she got to put a board across it. She keep constantly trying to stop something from leaving. She does not want him to leave. Well, she's trying to keep him from leaving. That's how that feels. Yeah. For some reason, they don't want to talk about what to do next. They haven't figured out what's next. The next scene. They haven't figured it out. It's not written yet. Maybe it's even a person that they don't want to talk about. Could be a possible cancer they don't want to speak about. You say you think Kim ready to go? Yeah. She could be ready to go, but it feels like she wants him to stay. And that could be about, we'll end this the way I thought about ending it. Maybe she want to end it a certain kind of way. We'll check. They have not decided the final scene. They haven't planned it out yet. That's what they're doing. They're thinking about the final scene, but they haven't made any verbal communication or plan. They have not made the final decision for the last cut. They haven't made it yet. They're unclear how to do it. They're waiting on clarity on how to separate, how to end, or how to end them as we know them. Something like that. They haven't decided. They haven't came up with any options on how to create that. They're on rest. Now this makes me feel like they had the type of conversation on, okay, just stay here, stay on your side, I stay on my side, and in a couple of months we're going to figure out how to do the final scene of this relationship. Nobody is in charge of this one. Nobody is in charge. Neither one of them have power and strength to fix this situation. Yeah, the ultimate betrayal, the hurt and the pain. Both of them are hurting. Both of them are going through some things. But it feels like they're trying to write a movie. Like, how do I figure out this last scene of the Ten of Cups? What do we do with it? They have not made a decision on what to do with it. Because you know it got to be done in a way that helps their image. Got to be able to fix them both. Let's see how Kim feels about Kanye. Felt like she was running around through the grass trying to prevent from this little dog from leaving. That's how it feels. Kim, how do you feel? You said, why do they need to plan it? Well, I don't know the need, because that doesn't make sense. But I just assume for the image. That's what I can assume. But if I'm pulling tarot and the first thing I see is, I'm checking the energies to see what's going on with them. And as you notice, there's no action. So the cards is pretty much telling me, you want to know what's going on? We're not talking about our next move. We're not talking about the Chariot today. Why? Because we don't understand the King of Swords yet. Oh, really? Why not? Because we need a new revelation of what's going on. Ace of Swords. And it's a constant cards of zero. They're cards with no energies. There's nothing happening. About what? About the only card that was upright, the Chariot. They have no information about Cancer. They have no information about the movement and the moving and how to move forward or separate. Too many cards in reverse just to talk about movement, when they have been dealing with this issue for a very long time. Let's see how Kim feels about Kanye. She's getting on her last nerves. And I do mean last. If I was to do this message by itself in a video, I would probably call this the final cut. But It has extended version. It has don't you know, what was that? I think there's like Scream or something. It had the extended ending, or another way it could have ended. It feels like that. Oh, Kim. You said, I think for their image, and yeah, how to split the money. Yeah, you're right. He screamed. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Alternate endings, extended versions, the bloopers. Kim, how do you feel about Kanye? Every time I do a Kardashian or a Jenner, and I say the word feel or think, there's so much restriction and blockages. Okay. She feel like he the devil. How do you feel about Kanye? I feel like he is so toxic. Like, toxic to the next level. He's so toxic. He's the devil. He's causing all these problems. He's messing up everything. See, it has nothing to do with love. For them. For her. It's always about something else. She feels that he's the devil. He is the one causing the fire in their life. Let's see more. Doesn't know what to do with him. Totally disconnected from this situation. She don't want to be with him. Period. He's a devil, and we got to end this chapter. See how it comes right back with this Ten of Swords? I have to figure out a way. She thinks he is the devil. She wants to close the chapter with him, and she's trying to figure out the Two of Wands. That's why when you brought it together in the Judgment. So here we go. Listen to this. How does Kim feel about Kanye? The devil, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Wands, and Judgment. See? It's about how she ends it. On the side of this, we got the Lovers in reverse. So she's emotionally and spiritually detached already. But it's always about the ending. How the scene plays out. It's up to her how she wants it played out. How she feels about Kanye. I feel like he is the most toxic person in the world, causing this dagger inside of our life. Something must be done with him. Something must end. We have to find a way to finish him. But we got to make sure we think of my life first. We got to make sure that I'm covered. Two of Wands. We got to make sure that I'm figured out first, and then we'll deal with him last. And that's the Judgment. It is what it is. Also, on the outside of that, it says the Lovers in reverse. I don't want none of this. Let's see why she feels that he is the devil. It's pretty much saying that he always been this way. He always been this way. She always saw him as the issue and the problem. What needs to close, Kim? What chapters need to close? This love relationship needs to close. Yeah, can't create anything else. What do you need to figure out with the Two of Wands about him? What do you need to figure out? Can you unbirth somebody? Can you ungrow somebody? It's like she's trying to finish him with the Empress in reverse. How can I not make him my baby daddy? How can I take him from living to death? How can I ungrow him? What's the Judgment? The Chariot. You see how they came back? You want to know what's going on with them. It's really what's going on with Kim. It's all about Kim. What's going on with them is Kanye don't say nothing else to me until I figure out how we are going to end. That's what we're talking about right here. What a day. You said Kendall didn't have feelings. No, I don't. I personally feels nothing, but I am Capricorn too, so you know I don't have a lot of feelings. My feelings get hurt when people don't understand me. So it could be me. How does Kanye feel about Kim? They are so interesting. After this, we'll go to Trump. How does Kanye feel about Kim? Now, don't get me wrong. Someone even asked me if, oh yeah, Gemini. I know about that. You guys don't either. But somebody asked me if I felt the relationship was real. Yes, I do feel like it was real. I really, really do. I really do feel like the little sippy cup of love that Kim has, I do believe she gave that to him. And I do mean sippy cup. And definitely felt like Kanye was all in. I definitely felt like this relationship was real. But that's the thing. It's real until it's not. And if it comes to a point where her image is affected, and it comes to a point where it's hurting her and her family and her kids, or before she had the kids, then she's going to find a magical way to handle it. So I do believe that it was real. I really do. Just like Chloe and Lamar. I believe that they was real. I really do. Oh yeah, Kanye had gave himself away. He probably gave too much. I think he gave a piece of his soul as well. He definitely gave more than love. That's for sure. Kanye, how do you feel about Kim? Alrighty. He don't want to go, which is a little weird compared to how he moves physically. Physically, in the last thing that they experienced, he physically removed himself. Makes you think that he was running from her, but I actually think he was just running from healing, running from the consequence of his actions, running from Chris, running from help, running from the control of others, the authority of others. Because based on these cards, he don't want to leave her at all. So he had to be running from the help that he needed. Yeah. He did a hide and seek, a peekaboo. He played a game for attention. He wanted more attention. And did he get it? But how he feels about her, he feels like she's giving up. Like, why are you giving up on us? Why are you giving up on us? And why are you giving up on the family? See, that was a big reason why he chose her, is because she claimed to be loyal and in it for the long haul. So why are you giving up? Yeah, he wants a whole new world with her. Probably out of this world. Probably want a world with her and Mars. It felt kind of futuristic right then. He says he has no control over the relationship. He's not walking away. He's trying to figure out a way to fix it. But he doesn't want to change for it, though. See, once again, where are the cups? These are all feelings and codependency enablers, and keep your promise, keep your word. He's trying to figure out how to keep them together. He does not want to leave her. He does not want to break up. So that lets us know. All these cards says, I'm not going. It feels like the dream girls at this point. I'm staying. And you're going to love me. And you're going to keep your promise that you said from the beginning. You were supposed to stay loyal to me. Ownership. Amazing. Kanye had a lot of admiration for her. Yeah, they in love with the image of each other. Yep, that is true. Oh, but not the true core of the person. Wow. crazy. Okay, so you got questions about Tristan. All right, we can look at that at the end. We got 2 more to go, and then you guys are welcome to put a question on there, and I will answer it for you before I leave. Let's go to Trump. Okay, so I didn't have a specific question for myself. I didn't have one. So we'll just look at the energies around Donald Trump, our president, and if something come up, it comes up. But I didn't have anything direct. I just felt that every time that we do this, I'm sure someone wants to know what's going on with Trump, what's going on with Joe Biden, and probably the stimulus checks. I can't think of nothing else that's very popular right now. So let's see. Donald Trump. Well, it's amazing she said Gemini, because Gemini are sometimes challenging for me to read, to be honest. And if I get too emotionally involved, I get angry sometimes. Like, no, you said this. How is it that? Because you guys can see in and out, light and dark, now and later at the same time, and be able to understand it separately and together. It's just so amazing. So Donald Trump, let's see. Donald Trump. Yeah, you can put your questions in. What's going on around here? All right, let's go. Oh, well, this wouldn't be surprising. He believed that people is being unfair towards him. He has this energy of feeling like no fair. It's no fair. It's no fair how I'm treated. It's not fair at all. This is not the way it's supposed to be. It is so much judgment around me. This is not fair. You guys restrict me. And I'll tell you another thing too. I've been doing Trump since last year, doing his messages, and every time I do his messages, it feels like he's speaking to the world. It never feels intimate, never feels like he's talking to an individual. So right now, this is how he feels. He feels like he's being treated unfairly. He feels like he's being blocked and restricted right now. This is a reoccurring feeling for him that I've personally been getting. Let's see. Yeah, he's like he's been restricted. He can see it clearly. So he is sitting back in his chair kind of like, aha, look what you did. Look what you're doing. That's not fair. I see it now. I see it more. He's definitely saying that he sees things more. He see how much that he's being treated unfairly is being exposed to him. He is sitting back having this conversation. He is sitting back thinking about this disappointing feeling on how he is not being treated like who? I don't know. I don't know what it's compared to. But if he is being treated unfairly, it's usually compared to something or someone. I'm not being treated like what? I'm not being treated like who? But overall, he's just sitting back and he's watching on how much he's being treated unfairly. He sees it as being exposed more and more and more physically in front of him. He sees it in the spirit. He sits back in his own spirit and he can connect the dots to see how people are trying to restrict him, trying to block him. And it disappoints him because I just heard fair game. If he was to lose, he wanted to be fair game. He wanted to lose fairly. Make sense of that. Why does that sound like something he probably would say? I want to lose fairly. And I actually understand it. So that's what I got going on right here. We got a Pisces here that's getting on his nerve. And he's trying to join in with a Virgo to maybe help him with this feeling of sadness about it, or frustration about it. Other energies around him. He wants to take action. He wants to take action. Action. Let's see what type of action he wants to take. He's making a decision to take some type of action. Well, see, you see the thing that just happened right there? He wants to take action, then make a decision. He's talking about being treated unfairly and exposing people who's treating him unfairly. And he is doing the hermit mode, trying to figure out why is they doing it, or trying to figure out the connection between all of it. But when it gets ready to do action, it's action before decision. That's just caught my attention. But he wants to make an action, and then he wants to make a decision about the stuff he don't like. So this is the type of behavior he move before he decides. So he's emotionally driven right now. That's pretty much the fact that we got. He is emotionally driven about the unfair things that he sees and the unfair things that he has experienced. And he's trying to work with people to help him prove that it's not a fair game. When has it ever been? Okay? So, and with that feeling, he is going to make an action and then decide on what to do with how he feels. Let's see if we can get some information on that action, because it doesn't feel thought out. Or maybe, see, that's the thing. Here we go. This is why I get pissed off at with Gemini. What if this is the truth? The truth is, based on how I'm treated, I'm about to make an action without thinking. What if that's the truth? And what if it's also the truth that, based on the way I feel, I'm going to make an action about something I thought of a long time ago? What if he already have a playbook in his head? When this happened, I will do that. And if that happened, I would do this. And then I'm going to decide what to do after that. See, it's always this twofold thing going on. So what do I think right now? I think that he has a gotcha plan. He has a rebuttal plan. He has a mindset and a playbook on how to handle any type of attacks, anything that could conflict him. He's a businessman, so this will make sense to me. Like, I know the worst that can happen, and I have something in place that I can take action if it happens. Also, I can take action on that with the thoughts that I had before, and I can make another decision on how to take action on what hurts me because of this consequence. This is a person that's trying to cover themselves front, back, side, side. Front, back, side, side. And on top. But actually, I don't think he paid attention to the top too much. But he's trying to protect himself on all sides, as if there's not a ceiling, as if there's not no one above him. Okay, tried to make sense. What's the action that he's going to take? Let's see. Oh, that fell on the floor. That's final. He hit the gravel on that one. He hit the gavel. Oh, no. He's going to boycott something. He's going to restrict from doing something. I'm going to take an action, and I'm not going to do something for who? Yeah. Now this is amazing, because I said that he's covering himself on all sides. I said that it didn't feel like he was covering or paying attention to the things above. I just saw all sides, like a fence around all sides. But I didn't see him covering on top of him. Nothing covering the top. So he's going to take an action to not create something. So whatever action that he takes and said, I am not doing that because you treat me like that. It's actually like he's going against the grain with this high priestess. It's like he's going against the spirit. That's what it feels like. Yeah. So you got to be quicker to deal with him. And you got to be a big thinker, because he already pre-planned things just in case the worst happens. So what he's doing right now, plot, plan, strategize, protecting itself, and willing to boycott and stop the creation of things just to get his, not to get his way, but it probably will equal that. But he will stop from creating something that he said that he was willing to create, or he will stop from letting something be created to prove the unfairness. If you want to know what's on his heart right now, if you want to know the most important thing to him right now, is to push, prove, expose bias, unfair behavior. That's the focus. And he will mentally, it's pretty much saying that he will stop something that he created just to show it. Like, nobody's eating today because we have to prove this moment right here. Well, we pray it doesn't go that deep, but that's how that feels. Yeah, crazy. You right, probably our checks. I did say that first, right? Joe Biden. And then I'll get to you guys. Joe Biden. Yeah, that's deep. You gotta respect that air energy, baby, because that is amazing to think on all sides like that. Joe. Well, I just felt like, I don't know, things all over the place. That's how I felt, like things are all over the place. Shaky hands, butterfingers, trying so hard to get the table set, dropping things in the process, breaking things in the process. That's how that felt. Touching the same thing too many times. Yeah. So how he's doing? He's trying to look presentable. He's trying to stand up straight. He's trying to look as if he's in control. He's trying to be in control. He's trying to be strong. And actually, he could just walked into this energy too. Maybe with the help of the vice president now, maybe that's helping. Well, his person he picked. Maybe that is giving him some type of help and confidence. So what is he doing? He's working on confidence, being strong, standing up straight. He's getting to his, he's trying to get into his, let me see how I can explain this. I want to say something to the point of, like, you ever just know somebody, like, this is how it feels. This is crazy. I'm trying my best to do this. You ever notice how, like, somebody at school, like, be talking a lot of crap and, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and wait till my cousin come and wait till my big brother come and we going to do this and that. And he's been doing that for a while. And they're finally here now. So he got people behind his back now. Someone has arrived. His squad came. That's how it feels. Like the squad is here. And now, since the squad is behind him now, he's taller. He's more confident now. He's stronger. He's able to stand. Let's see what more we can get out of that. But that's how that felt. Like, my squad is here now. My people here. I made it to a certain point. People here. But yet there's conflict. Fake it till you make it. You just said exactly what happened. There's conflict. There's conflict around it. Now, I just told you that he made me feel like he was a child, talking a lot of stuff, and then the squad came. The funniest thing about it is that Queen of Pentacles is him standing in the front, and his squad comes up with the 5 of Wands. His squad is confused. There's conflict inside of the squad. So it's like, man, you called on the few people to help you and they confused. That's how that feels. So there's some conflict behind him as he stands up taller, and they don't want to make the moves that it takes to make him taller. Yeah, ain't nothing like having a weak ass team. That's how that felt. This is not the A-team. This is not the A-team. And they were selected for him too. This is not the A-team. That bothers him. Ain't nothing like calling a group of people to help you with a certain project or assignment, and they are all in conflict. Not able to move forward. Not able to make movement. They're weak. It could be a Leo. It could be a Cancer that's causing issues in the squad. This Cancer and this Leo is in reverse. He's trying to be confident and tall and stand in the front to back up everything that he said. Then the squad comes and they come in conflict. It could be a Cancer and a Leo inside of the squad. But it's definitely a squad that does not make movement and doesn't have the strength to take him to the King of Pentacles. Hope that makes sense. However, he has a new idea. He has revelation to come. He has this new air energy that comes in and give him some type of growth. Some type of growth. He gets this information straight from heaven, if that makes sense. Because it comes to him. This new thought, this new idea comes to him. And it brings some type of growth and gets him right back to where he needs to be. All right, let's pause. So basically, we got Joe Biden in the front. Maybe he was a little shaky at first, but did a lot of talking. And now he got a backbone. He's a little bit stronger because the squad came, so it made him look stronger. I think that was all a perception. Don't think it was real. It looks like Joe Biden was strong without the squad ever coming. He just needed the confidence, the pat on the back. He needed the pat on the back. He needed to feel like that feeling of being connected. Well, this squad gives him strength, but they're not able to do the work. And then he receives this Ace of Swords, just drops down on him out the blue and brings some growth to the very things that he said before he ever felt he needed them. So when I told you that it felt like a kid basically saying, I'm gonna kick your butt and we gonna do this, just wait till my people come. Actually, he never needed his people. He only needed to just act on what he was verbally saying. Probably doesn't make any sense, but it pretty much sounds like whatever Joe was doing, he's about to continue to do it, but do it on his own. That's how it feels. Okay, let's see. Just a sec. Let's see. I dropped the card on the floor. Thank you, son. He said hello. Okay. Got it. Well, alright. This is about speech. Okay? This is all about speech for Joe Biden. This is about being careful what you say. He said all these things, got the confidence to say it even more. Felt like he had help, but he really don't. He get this new idea on how to put some energy, power, growth on top of what he said. Maybe this just Kamala Harris right here. Maybe she just the Empress. Okay. Alright. Maybe the new ideas that he get comes from her. Comes from Kamala Harris. But the ideas that she bring in, he feels like it's the same as it was before. He's disappointed because he did not get what he wanted. Alright, I'm going to do my suggestive right here. I really do believe that he thought that Kamala Harris is going to bring some brand new ideas and some growth to the campaign to find out that she don't. Weird. Okay, so let me go down here. I got a devil here. Let's see why. Amazing. Well, let me express this devil a little bit. This is a tricky devil, because this devil I got so many thoughts going through my damn head, but let me get this out. Then I'm going to your questions. Oh, I should have did this one by myself. Oh, give me a second to explain this devil, because that's the outcome. But let me explain it. The devil is staying the same. Weird, right? This devil, this bondage, this thing, that this attachment, no matter about anything that I just said, is basically saying, but we're going to stay focused on staying the same. Now you work that out the way you want to. Forget the confidence, forget the squad, forget the Cancer, forget the Leo, forget the new revelation that he thought that the Empress was going to bring. Forget that his outcome of feeling like he didn't get the expectations that he wanted makes him feel like crap. Forget that. Like, oh God, this didn't even help nothing. The idea, and the main idea, is that we're going to stay the same. We're going to stay stable in this spirit and ride it out. This makes me feel like you're finna keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again and ride it out. No matter if it's unbalanced, no matter if you do not. I'm done. This is just a circle right here. This is a circle. This is a circle. It starts off with one direction and it goes right back to the same place. What is Joe doing? Joe is about to repeat something. There's a repeated pattern over his campaign. All right, so let me roll up to the top. Thank you all for dealing with that. I've been here an hour. I didn't even feel it. I promise you, I did not feel that hour. So let me go to the top and see if I can see your questions. Okay. Okay, so I know you said Timothy. I think I did them already. I'll pull one card just to see what energy is around him and Army. I'll pull one. Alright, let's see. They letting go of some things. They realize there's some things that need to be released. They need to let go of some stuff for the betterment of their connection or relationship. So they're trying to let go of some stuff. Like, yeah, we used to do this. We used to say that. We gotta let that go. So they're trying to figure out how to let go of things and start a new beginning. This could be conversation, a way of thinking. This can be a behavior. This can be things that they experience in their relationship, but they basically trying to find a way to start over in a new way. Kind of make me feel like we can't do that no more, but we're not leaving each other. Let's find a new way to be. That's how I see it here with the Fool. However, it won't work. So what's going on with them right now is that they're trying to release some things they are attached to. There's an attachment on some things. There are some things that they experienced, talked about, some behaviors that happened before that they want to release and have a new beginning, a new way of living amongst each other. But it's not going to work. The Six of Wands in reverse lets me know that they go back to the very thing that they try to stop. So that's how they doing. Let's go down to the next one. All right. Tristan Thompson. Okay. Are they really together? Yeah, I think their relationship would be good for video too. And for views. Yeah. Yeah, I do hate dealing with her energy. It's just because. If you guys get a chance, I did the whole clan. The Kardashians. I did all of them one by one on a video. You guys can go back to that video to check them out. And it felt like I was standing in the middle of a hallway and I was going through door, checking on them to see how they feel. Yeah, it was interesting. You might want to go back and watch the Kardashians here on Hollywood Tarot. Now let's see. Tristan and Khloe. Are they together? Are they together? I heard hinge, unhinge, hinge. Are they together? No. They're not together as far as a union, a couple, anything like that. They're making some changes. They are taking actions towards each other to offer each other something. Let me see what they're doing. They don't know. Yeah. They're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So if they're back and forth, we know that it's for a reason. Let's see what Khloe wants from him, because that's what it feels like. We're together for a reason. We don't have to talk about relationship. We don't have to talk about marriage. We don't have to talk about none of that. But we are connected, giving action towards each other, offering towards each other for a reason. Khloe, what do you want from him? Let's see. All right. Wow. Yeah, she wants him to be like he used to be, which is amazing, right? Because we know that's not the truth, because he used to be a cheater. So she wouldn't want him to be what he used to be. I think she wants him to be attached like he used to be. She wants what they had before. She wants a new beginning of the Six of Cups. That's what she wants. So that she can get exactly what she deserves. And she can be the emperor. Okay, you want to know what she wants? I don't know his sign. He could be this Aries too. But let me tell you something. I'm going to explain to you what she wants. Don't worry about them being together, because it always looks like they're not together when they had their relationships with all of them. But she wants a repeat of the vision she had for a family with them. She wants him to repeat the past, but do it better so she can feel in charge. Kind of like when you get your man back and you want to show off. That's what this feels like. Yeah. So she wants a new beginning of the past. Definitely wants that. But she want to get what she deserves this time. And she want to be exalted. All right. Let's go to the next one. Why is he trying to undermine the UPS, USPS, USPS? Oh, Trump? Okay. Hey. Hey, Bumpy. I missed it. I missed you. Oh, you missed me too. You say you watched the replay. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Why is he trying to undermine UPS? USPS. I keep saying USPS. I just heard I'm not. I just heard that. Like fighting against it. Pushing the door closed in that area. Why is he trying to undermine USPS? Okay. Same thing. Who asked me that? Ash. Same thing. The same thing that I told you about what Trump was frustrated about is the same reason why he's trying to undermine USPS, your question. He want to cause changes in this, I'll say, system to expose some type of unfairness that disappoints him. Let's see what this unfairness is here. What is so unfair? It's the same thing. It's the same motive. They're unfair about the foundation of the company. They're unfair. Let me tell you something. Once again, summary of this question. Why is he trying to undermine USPS? Well, let me tell you, real simple. He's doing it because he want to cause some type of change in that system, in that title, in the work and the duties in the company. He wants things to change because there are some unfair things going on in the foundation. He said there's toxic behavior, there is unhealthy things, there is something that is not right that is causing him disappointment. Let's see if we can find out what's not right, because the question doesn't get answered. Yeah. He believes they don't know what they're doing. He believes that they do not know what they're doing. He believes that they are leaving him no option but to try to cause this change because something is unbalanced and unfair to the foundation of the company, so much so that he pretty much believes that it is unhealthy to all. Remember, he speaks to everybody when he speaks. Something is not fair, something is not right. Basically saying he has no option but to do this because they're not thinking correctly. It's amazing. That's the answer. All right, let's keep going. Fake it till you make it. President Obama is a Leo and just endorsed him, but got caught talking trash about Joe behind his back. Oh, wow. Definitely had a Leo. They just got a recording of him saying Joe's going to screw up everything. Amazing. He is incompetent. Biden is going to be... Oh, I missed my spot. Behind his back. Okay, got you. Oh, Biden is going to be a good leader. Okay. 9 people on chat and only 5 likes. Like this video. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not really aggressive in that area, so I appreciate you for that. I think you have a video on the Army is divorcing his wife. Oh. So maybe that's what it is. Trying to release the last of those chapters to start a whole new beginning, but it won't work. Maybe it's something as simple as we're trying to complete the divorce and start a friendship. It could be that as well. Okay? He got, oh, this female friend. Oh no, I did not do that. You said an update? I'll pull 1 card on her. On Rihanna. I've never done her before. And I feel like she holds all the secrets like Tisha Campbell. I always felt like that about her. But I've never did a reading on her before. But I will pull 1 card. Rihanna. So secretive and mysterious. I really have to sit on her when I do her. So let's see what's going on around her. Rihanna. Okay. She chilling like a villain. Rihanna is doing great. Very balanced, very happy, working on new creations. She could be dealing with a Libra. Could be dealing with fire signs as well. She could be in partnership with them. She's working on everything that she said she wanted to do. She's fulfilling her goals and dreams. And she is not passionate about quitting. She's a boss. She's working hard. It feels like she's actually working on a bucket list or something like that. She's working hard. Let's see who she may be dating or who she's with in love. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, she's just working on business right now. She's very relaxed. Relaxed energy with that Libra. But yeah, working on creations. Doing everything she always wanted to do in life. Rihanna in love. Love, love, love. Let's see. I don't have no love here for her. Yeah. She could have been having some issues with a water sign maybe. But no relationships. Nothing serious. Nothing serious at all. Got some heartbreak here too. Yeah. I don't see her in relationships or dealing with anybody on a serious level right now. I think she's putting all that into the business. With no relationships, I don't have no strong spiritual connections for the present. But with this Ten of Cups here in reverse, most likely that was the man that she was going to marry. I forgot his name. The one from overseas or something. That might be him. But she got this Ten of Cups here in reverse. So it's past stuff on her. Nothing new as of right now. Okay. Oh, Tristan is a Pisces. Oh, really? Seeing him? Hassan. That's his name. She could be seeing him. I'll do a clarification on this Ten of Cups in reverse, but I know it's him. I seen his face as soon as I saw the Ten of Cups. I didn't see nothing in the present. That don't mean she ain't having a good time. Yeah, he still got some type of control, or she feels like he's still controlling her. She feels like it's something secret going on about him. She still got some issues with him. How could he still be lingering like that? I know in heart he can linger, but it feels stronger than that. Why do it feels like he got his hands a part of her business? That's how this feels. She got past hurt and pain here. Yeah, I had an Aries and a Pisces here, but it feels like energy more than anything. Seeing him, I think she's fighting with him. That's what I think. Okay, yeah. Okay, you got, what's her name? Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez. How long would they last? Who knows? But I'll pull a card on them to see. The VMA nominations, there's always manipulation on that. So that answer is a yes. Nothing is the way it seems. So yes. It always goes to the way the rich want it to go. Always manipulation in everything that you see, everything that you're experiencing here on earth is always some type of manipulation. When it comes to money, fame, popularity, and people who are able to put out messages, that's where most of the control is at. So that answer for the VMAs will be a yes. Let me check out outcome for Ariana and what is his name again? Dalton. That's a cool name. Dalton. I like it. Very needy. Very, very needy. I just felt this needy feeling, this princess needy type feeling. Maybe there's something that gets on his nerves. But let's see the outcome for them. But it's very, very high maintenance. Yeah, she's gonna be dealing with him for a while. I do got a betrayal here for them. Let me do one more. So she's gonna be dealing with him for a while. They're gonna be dealing with each other for a while. This might be some twin flame energy right here. Yeah, they got the lovers, they got the three of swords, they got a lot of double energy going on. So yeah, I can write them down and do them solo. That might be a good story. Yeah, twin flame energy here. They'll be connected until they learn a lesson. Definitely got a three of swords, a betrayal here too. I felt like the relationship is very, very high maintenance for some reason. I dropped the card. I'll be back. Yeah, very high maintenance. I wrote them down. I will do some messages on them by themselves. Okay, so we're going to stop right there for today. I think we got a lot done. When I'm coming back, I don't know. However, we have the community feature now, and I will always post there and give you guys maybe a 2 hour countdown from when I'm coming live. I will do it like this for now on out, unless there's like a couple or someone who has a very challenging spirit for me, hierarchy type person. I will do those on a solo video, but we could do a check-in here. I'm hoping for twice a week. That'll be something nice to do. I'll be posting on the community post to let you guys know everything that I'm doing and what's coming up, when the lives will be, all that good stuff. I did do a video I put on there for personal messages for today, since I have some time available. I got a sale on there for a combo. You really want to take advantage of that because it's life messages and love messages. It's a combo sale that I got going on for $40. You guys welcome to email me to be a part of that. And I will also post my PayPal link up here and my Cash App link if you guys want to make a donation. I would definitely appreciate that. Other than that, if you have a celebrity that you want me to do, it is an actual video that I have on there. You can put the information under that video. It says donate. You can make a small donation. Any kind of donation does not matter. There's not a set price, and I'll have that video for you. So thank you all very, very much. I truly enjoyed myself. Bye bye. Shoot.